Here we go. Homeless tips, episode 1, series 1, season 1. Here's the first thing you gotta recognize when you're in this situation for whatever reason. I've been in this spot twice now. The first time I pretty much chose it. Like I said earlier, I wanted to see if I could eat every day, if I could take care of myself with just a guitar. And I did it. Up in Reno. And I learned a lot out there. The most important thing is being humble. If you got any kind of, somebody did this to me, somebody did that to me, you better go find a little corner somewhere where nobody can hear you, you ain't talking to nobody, and sort that shit out. Nobody cares about fucking who owes you what, who owes you nothing. If you're gonna come out here, you gotta come out here humble. Be respectful. I go out and play guitar. The guitar that I have, has a bent neck and dead frets, and I have to put a capo on it, and I can only play certain chords, but I do the best I can, and people are taking care of me. I've met people that are literally drawn to tears from it, and it's, if you're gonna come out here for whatever reason, whether you got some kind of addiction, sickness, whatever, whether you're drawn out here from, it doesn't matter where you're at, any city, any place, this is kind of a neat, kind of like forest, urban, weird dichotomy going on here. It's pretty interesting. But I have to be respectful. As soon as I came to this spot, I showed showed you, here's my tent, the spot, everything, Before I even took my backpack off, I looked for people in this area and asked. I didn't want to take somebody's spot. I didn't want to, be respectful. I'm going to be here just for tonight. So far, I might come back tomorrow. But when I leave here in the morning, you're not going to know that I was here. I'm going to take every little thing that I have with me. And that's probably the homeless lesson for today is, don't carry a bunch of shit with you. You have to let go of a life that you lived before. If you had a place, I spent a year building, the little stuff that was really important to me. And, if you watch my earlier videos, I had characters and stuff, and everything was lost in the fire. So, it's the challenge put to me now is, am I strong enough? Is my character strong enough to now rise up out of these ashes? It's nobody's fault that I'm here. Even if a lawsuit, whatever, if I get money from a settlement, whatever, it's nobody's fault that I'm here. I've seen plenty of the people going through the exact same situation I am in, but they've maintained their life. They've got money in the bank, they've got insurance, they've got, you have to recognize yourself, you have to be humble. I didn't secure anything that I was building, so here we are now in a tent, and the most important thing that I carried out of the fire with me was my ability to just find a reason to smile. It's beautiful out here. How many people get to see this view right here that I'm looking at? To me, it's worth it. To the next guy, I ain't saying it's for everybody. But if you do find yourself in this position, respect it. There's nothing wrong with being out here. It wasn't my fault. It was the blah, 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 blah. Who cares? I'm here now. We have to live in the present moment and make what we can of it. I've been doing really good playing guitar. That's built my confidence so much to have people stop and just appreciate me playing guitar for it. You know, that little things. You know, I went last night I knew it was my last day in the hotel room. I went and took all the money they had, and I went to the casino because they were having the drawing. Oh, maybe I'll win $100 free play. Didn't hurt nobody, didn't do nothing. I knew I was still going to eat today. But, you know, humble yourself. Find simple things that make you smile. And always be respectful. You know, I've got a few cigarette butts sitting here because I'm unfortunately smoking cigarettes. I'm going to take that out with me. When I leave, when I pack all my shit up in the morning, I'm going to pick everything up that I took. So, you know, that's the lesson is if you find yourself in this situation, don't look to blame anybody. Blame doesn't solve anything. Just take however much time it takes. I love walking and because like I said earlier, you know, all the assistants and everything, they gave me this free phone. So I've been able to listen to Pandora and listen to music. It's such a healing thing as long as I listen to healing music. Not, you know, I used to listen to heavy metal, angry music and stuff. And yeah, there's a place for that in my life. There's things that I am angry about. But the first thing I have to do is build myself up. If you want to be a soldier for what you believe is right, you have to train to be a soldier first, right? So right now I've been very humbled by this, and it brought me back to my experience in Reno, and I believe that there's gonna be some things happening here in Wairika, so, maybe a homeless shelter. I met a lady earlier that was talking about doing a benefit concert, and people feel they want to connect to the people that are in need, and I think that's kind of the direction, hopefully, that we can take it. You know, everybody's so angry about everything. You know, don't be angry. Be helpful. Don't complain about the problem. Do what you can to fix the problems. You know, just because you see people slouching on the sidewalk, drunkards, whatever your opinion of somebody is. You don't know them. You don't know anything about anybody. But yes, you have to self-preservation. Nobody's asking you to go pick people up off the sidewalk, but don't just look away. People like me, you know, I have a little sign that I put out there when I'm playing guitar that says, you know, that I'm a McKinney fire survivor and I'm looking for work and I'm trying, but for now, you know, I use the benefits that the Red Cross and everything gave me. God bless them. And if you're looking for somebody to donate to, the Red Cross are angels. That it's amazing to see how they operate and how they're like the cog that all the other agencies kind of formulate on. So it's study into it if you can, either as a volunteer or however you can. Just go experience what it is to do something Red Cross, Salvation Army, whatever agency. If your life is to where it's supposed to be and you have, then go dip your toe into, you know, giving. You know, you never know what'll happen. Even out here in this, I'm hoping against hope that there's going to be a bunch of smiles around me. And that's the homeless lesson of the day. Smiles are free. Doesn't cost anything to be nice. Always be respectful. And everything will work out Just right. Love y'all. Talk to you later.